Good day, we are the Group 8 and we're about to discuss the Chapter 4 of our study entitled Anti-Corruption Policies. In our conclusion, nakita namin na yung corruption na isa pa rin pinaka-complicated and matagal ng problema na hinaharap ng gobyerno and yung iba't ibang organizations sa buong mundo. Hindi lang yung Philippines, and isa sa mga pinaka-importanteng natutunan namin dito ay na yung paglaban sa corruption, hindi isang straight or linear process, hindi ito parang isang dire-diretsong daan, and kailangan ng tuloy-tuloy na pag-a-adjust, pag-innovate, and paghahanap ng bagong paraan para mas maging effective yung mga anti-corruption policies and yung mga efforts na ginagawa ng government and yung mga tao na involved para mawala yung corruption sa isang bansa. In our study, nakita namin yung mga paraan para labanan yung corruption ay hindi one size fits all. Ibig sabihin, kung ano yung effective na strategy sa isang bansa, pwedeng hindi siya gumana sa ibang bansa. Why? Dahil bawat bansa ay may iba't ibang political system, culture, lipunan, and economy. Iba-iba yung priorities and problems ng bawat lugar or bansa, kaya kailangan din ng iba't ibang approach. Pero may mga common factors pa rin na nakakatulong para maging successful yung anti-corruption, tulad ng pagiging transparent sa public transactions, pagkakaroon ng matibay na batas, protection sa mga whistleblowers, and paggamit ng technology para mabawasan yung chances ng fraud and bribery.
Recommendation. The first bullet say, make law enforcement stronger. Government should support anti-corruption agency with enough power, money, and independence so they can do their jobs properly without being influenced by politics. Second bullet, use technology for transparency. Using tools like blockchain and online system can make government action more open and harder to corrupt because they reduce the chances for people to hide dishonest behavior. The third bullet is encourage honest behavior. Teach people, especially students, workers, and leaders about honesty and fairness. This helps create a society where people respect and value integrity.
So, recommendation. Dito naman sa first bullet, we need to make sure whistleblowers, people who report corruption, are strongly protected by the law. If they feel safe and support, more people will be brave and out to speak up. Dito naman sa second bullet, corruption often goes beyond just one country. That's why countries must be work together by creating agreement and by following global standard. It become easier to track, investigate, and recover stolen asset. Dito naman sa last bullet, ito yung mga civil society and the media play a big role in corruption. A free press and active citizen, monitoring official and holding them accountable, and pushing for transparency in government action.